All right, so we've got some breaking news. As you guys all know, last night Donald Trump tested positive for coronavirus COVID-19. After Hope Hicks had tested positive, Donald Trump, I guess, spends a lot of time with Hope Hicks. And breaking news right now is that President Donald Trump is going to Walter Reed Medical Center, which I believe is where he also had that sort of random, unexpected appearance there, which is where people believe that he had his series of, quote, mini strokes. It says President Donald Trump will be taken to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center and remain there for several days, according to the White House. In a statement, the White House said Trump remains in good spirits, has mild symptoms, and has been working throughout the day. Out of an abundance of caution and at the recommendation of his physician and medical experts, the president will be working from the presidential offices at Walter Reed for the next few days. President Trump appreciates the outpouring of support for both he and the First Lady. Trump has had a fever since Friday morning, a person familiar with the matter said, though the fever remains consistent with the White House description of mild symptoms. Earlier in the afternoon, Trump's physician wrote in a memo he, quote, remains fatigued but in good spirits. He's being evaluated by a team of experts and together will be making recommendations to the President and First Lady in regards to next best steps. And as he said, Trump had been administered with a Regeneron polyclonal antibody cocktail and has been taking zinc, vitamin D, famotidine, melatonin, and a daily aspirin. The memo also said First Lady Melania Trump remains well, with only a mild cough and headache, and the remainder of the first family as well, and have tested negative. So he's going to the hospital for what they're saying to be out of just precautions. They're claiming he's having mild symptoms. Now, I think that Trump is essentially shitting his pants right now. He's probably having a lot of panic attacks about what's going to happen because, as you guys know, Donald Trump is 74 years old, which means he's literally right at the cusp of being in the extreme high risk age group. That very high risk age group, I believe, is 74 and older. I believe it's like 75. So he's right on the cusp of that, and then obviously he's not healthy. He, has a bad diet. At least it was reported in the past, and he's obviously obese. So he has multiple risk factors here that put him in kind of deep trouble. I think there might be like a sort of almost 1 out of 10 chance that it takes him down, which is a chance nobody would want to ever play with, obviously. So it's going to be tough for him. We also saw what happened to Boris Johnson. It was reported that he got pretty close to going under. I don't know how true that is. But the thing about Boris Johnson is only 56. Donald Trump is 74. So he's got 18 years on him. And so that puts him basically in that really high risk range. And obviously he's probably in worse condition or about the same as Boris is. So that puts him in some pretty deep trouble here. So I would expect to see his symptoms probably escalate pretty badly here, to the point where he might even have, he'll probably have to be given oxygen, or he might even have to be intubated, you know what I mean? So it's going to be pretty crazy watching this pan out, but it pretty quickly is likely going to escalate with the symptoms. And who knows what the real truth of the situation is, you know what I mean? Maybe he's already having some pretty crazy symptoms, but they're hiding it. I know a lot of people are skeptical that he even has coronavirus, although I think he does. But, we're going to have to see what happens, but the news right now is Donald Trump going to Walter Reed Medical Center after testing positive for COVID-19.